Let's first welcome to the ring from Poland, Michał Bulk.
Making his U.S. debut, all of his fights to date have been staged in Mexico, not in Poland. He goes to Mexico to fight. We see a lot of young fighters do that, Sergio.
Yeah, Devin Haney was one of the success stories coming out of Mexico. You know, you never know what you're going to get when you go down there because the commission is a lot different than in the States or other parts of the world, so it can be tricky. Now, the fighters down there, they're going to be tough. They're not going to be more polished, but they're going to be tough, so you can bet Bulk is going to be, he's weathered through the storm already. You can bet that he's going to handle any kind of toughness thrown his way.
Who's going to win, according to our fan zone? Michał Bulk going to come up short, according to 63% of you. If you're watching on the DAZN app, jump on board.
You know, and obviously a fight like this, viewed as something of an exhibition for Ziad Almaayouf, a chance for him to showcase his talents on one of these cards. But I think Michał Bulk has the potential to be a spoiler here. Don't be fooled by that losing record. He has lost 5 fights in a row. 4 of them have gone the distance. And he's faced better competition up until this point than Almaayouf. So we'll see what happens when these two meet in the ring.
And now let's welcome to the ring from Saudi Arabia, the undefeated Ziad Zizo Almaayouf.
Ziad Almaayouf, an interesting route to the boxing ring. He was good at tennis, but was attracted to boxing after seeing a coach with pads training kids, and he wanted to do it, but his dad said no. But his mother said, you know what, I think you'd be good at it. Just don't tell Pops, we'll keep it a secret. And a year later, Dad found out, and he was, oh no, is Dad gonna go crazy? But no, Dad said, I see how good you are, I see how dedicated you are, I'm gonna let you keep doing it. And now we've got the family kumbaya behind him, and he's unbeaten, sir.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, this is the type of guy that can be good in plenty of things, whether it's tennis or boxing. I think he could be a politician or a promoter one time because he knows how to handle himself in the limelight, in front of the cameras, with a microphone in his mouth. He says all the right things. Now it's time to fight. Now it's time to see, we're going to criticize you on your boxing ability. A lot of riding on the shoulders, but he's exciting for this moment. He's undefeated. Let's see what he has.
Yeah, he was excited because 2 years ago this week, he was supposed to make his pro debut right here in Los Angeles. His opponent failed a drug test in the last minute. He fell out. He has fought abroad for his last 5 fights in Saudi Arabia, in Poland, in the UK. He is as excited as anyone on this card to be here in LA today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Riyadh Season Card, a great night of World Championship Boxing, live from BMO Stadium in Los Angeles, California. We would first like to start by giving a big thank you to the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and His Excellency, Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority, Jia, Turkey, Al-Sheikh. We get things started with 6 rounds scheduled in the welterweight division. Brought to you by Riyadh Season and the General Entertainment Authority, Jia, and promoted by Eddie Hearns, Matchroom Boxing, Frank Warren for Queensberry Promotions, Sella and Gold Star Promotions. Our 3 judges assigned will be Chris Lieben, Benoit Roussel, and Zach Young. Our referee in charge will be Sharon Sands. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing black trunks and weighed in officially at 142.4 pounds. Hailing from Opole, Poland, he has a professional record of 6 wins, 7 defeats, with 2 of his 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mikhail Bulk. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He comes to the ring wearing a white with green and weighed in officially at 144 pounds. Coming to us from Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, he is undefeated with 5 wins, 1 win coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the pride of the Arab world, Ziad Zizo Almaayouf.
You got the mouthpiece?
Ziad, Mikhail. Ziad. Gentlemen, we're going 6 rounds. Protect yourself at all times. Obey all commands. Here's the belt line on each. Respect that. Touch gloves. Come out at the bell. Thank you.
Well, this is set up for Almaayouf to look really good. His opponent on a 5-fight losing streak has lost 6 of his last 7. As it's Ziad Almaayouf versus Mikhail Bulk.
Box!
Saudi Arabia versus Poland, our first fight of the night here from Los Angeles, California, BMO Stadium.
You know, 2 things to watch early on from Almaayouf. One is that aggressiveness I was talking about. Buddy McGirt has really pressed him to become a more front foot fighter. The other is the jab. We know Buddy McGirt fighters, they love to throw that jab out there. How effective can he do that in a fight like this tonight?
Nice right hand there by Almaayouf. But what I don't like is how he blocks on the opposite side of his face. Notice his right hand is blocking the left side of his face. The entire right side of Almaayouf's face is open for an overhand looping left hand from Bulk.
It is 88 degrees here local. How's that affect a fighter in the ring, Sergio, when they're used to fighting at like 72 degrees?
No, 88's cool. I mean, as long as no humidity, we're fine. I'm telling you guys, I don't like that, the way Almaayouf is blocking that side of his face. It's bound to catch up to him. I mean, Bulk is going to go around that guard. You can't keep blocking right that same position. If you are going to do that, you check the other side. You know, you check the left side, and then you bring your hand around to check your right side. You just don't leave it in front of the left side of your face. Either way, he's landing good right hands. You can see that he does have some strength, even though he hasn't translated into power. He does have strength behind those punches.
I'm assuming you're not talking about Bulk.
No, I'm talking about Almaayouf.
Yeah, Bulk, 2 knockouts in his 6 wins, 13 total bouts.
Almaayouf doesn't have a high knockout ratio either, but he is strong. He's a strong puncher.
Yeah, 24 years old. Dreamed of coming to America and learning the sweet science, so he enrolled in a university in Los Angeles and walked into Wildcard Gym.
You know, I can't say, Sergio, I've seen too many fighters with the style of Almaayouf. His defensive, plan is to kind of parry punches with that left hand. He's keeping it up and trying to paw them away as they're coming in.
Yeah,
right hand, sorry.
And you're bound to. I used to love when opponents would want to paw my punches. I'll just pretend or fake that punch and go around the guard. It's not going to take long for a fighter to figure out that guard. So that's something you might want to work on. Just not leaving that right hand on the left side of his face.
Well, Sergio, he's got a world-renowned trainer behind him. Why haven't they switched his defensive stance?
No, because I'm not saying you need to switch the stance. It works for him. He's throwing nice punches. All you got to do is alternate that jab from blocking the left side of your face and then bring it to the right side and go back and forth. Just don't leave it on the left side.
Like a windshield wiper.
There you go. or just leave it like a the regular technique of a
10
fighter.
seconds,
Just keep
guys.
him by
Stop
the
the bell.
both sides of your face. Either way, good first round from Almaayouf. Nice jab.
The fight I'm most looking forward to tonight, no love lost between these two. Jared Anderson, Martin Bakole. Anderson undefeated in 17 fights, but now faces his toughest task ever in Bakole, who is an absolute monster, is he not, Sergio?
He's scary. That's a scary man right there. I mean, Bakole wants to intimidate, wants to take the heart of Anderson. Anderson is athletic, he's gifted, very confident. That's one of the fights of the night.
Straight right hand. Okay, but when you throw the right hand, step in. Okay? Now, if he starts catching it, jab, jab, shoot the right hook. But stay down. Defense, offense and defense right away. Okay? Very good. Stay smart in there. Okay?
Offense
Keep
and
your jab working
defense.
overtime.
I mean, anytime you listen to Buddy McGirt in the corner, the entire minute is knowledge. You got to soak that up. Everything he said was beautiful and perfect.
Chris, you kind of looked over at Sergio and gave him a look there after round one. What was that about?
He thought it was a good round for Almaayouf, and I think it was competitive. I just think the first half of that round, we saw Bulk land a lot of these straight left hands. I don't think either one of these guys is landing with any kind of power, but I thought Bulk did pretty well in that round.
Bulk threw some nice right hands to the chest, to the belly. You know, he pressed the punch, but I like the punches by Almaayouf, and you can hear the snap. You can hear the snap, and I love the fact that he's keeping the fight in the middle of the ring, Almaayouf.
Nice right to the body
Straight a
by
little low,
Zizo.
Yeah, that's a much better start to the round for Almaayouf.
Beautiful jab right there. I love that. When you're dealing with shorter fighters,
Watch
especially
your head.
southpaws, you got to get them on the back foot. Just keep backing them up with that jab. But alternate that jab to the chin, to the chest, to the belly. Don't keep throwing the exact same one because you will get caught.
And Sergio, just if you were listening to this fight and weren't able to see it, you could tell whose punches were landing harder because Zizo's are much louder.
And that's why I gave him the first round. I mean, yes, Bulk had his moments, but I really like Almaayouf's snap.
First fight of 8 total fights tonight, including 6 on our main card, which begins at 9 Eastern. Nice lefts walking in.
Good shot there by Bulk. It's really interesting. Both these guys don't have knockouts on their resume. You know, not many at least, but they both look like they really punch hard. They sound hard.
And Zizo trying to swarm him, and off the ropes comes Bulk, and all of a sudden we got a pretty good scrap here.
I like the body work of Almaayouf during that sequence. Kept the fight downstairs, did some good damage there.
And how about a shout out to those fans who are here this early in this sunshine and heat because they love the sport. As this arena will eventually fill to capacity, it is sold out.
Nice left hand by Bulk right there. Man, I'm seeing a little bit of a lot of things with Almaayouf. He can take a shot too.
Bulk showing some toughness as well. Can't discount what he's doing at left land.
No, I'm not discounting. He's landing some good shots. It's a really good fight. Evenly matched. See, that's the shot that I was talking about that can land. Good body shot by Bulk on the inside. It's a looping left, but he needs to set it up.
Almaayouf is 11 years younger than Bulk. You'd think he might be able to have a little more juice at the end of this fight if it goes the distance.
And he's 4 inches taller, but he's giving up that height by being aggressive and stepping over his front foot when he jabs. See how he steps over his front foot when he jabs? You need to stay behind the front foot.
So he's a little too eager.
Well, he's falling off balance by doing that. Yeah, he's eager, falling off balance, going forward with the jab.
I don't think he's a little too
10
eager.
seconds. Stop at the bell.
I just think his style is just weird, right? He just sort of leans forward and presents a target.
Awkward. Yeah. There you see, that's what I'm talking about. He's, with Almaayouf, he punches over his foot, so he falls off balance once he starts missing. But when he is touching something, when he is landing, they look crisp, they look nice. It's the balance. Everything comes from the bottom, the foundation. And I think that's what's lacking with Almaayouf, because Bullock, he actually landed some good shots in that round. That was a really good round for Bullock. Both had their moments, but I like the body shots by Bullock.
Mannix, you in agreement?
I think we have, at this point, we both have it 1-1. We just scored each round differently.
Yeah. Well, that's what we like about you, too.
I don't do it on purpose.
One of you's always wrong.
I see what I see. That's good. I see what I see.
Double jab from Almaayouf, a native of Saudi. Now he lives here in Los Angeles. His last 4 have gone the distance after scoring a knockout in his debut. He made it clear to everyone he's going for the KO here, but it's not going to be easy against this very tough Polish fighter, Michael Bulk.
No, it's not going to be easy. Look, tough body shot there by Bulk. That's why Almaayouf comes inside. If he's looking for the knockout, he's going to have to forget the jab, which is his best weapon. Lead right hands now. Lead right hands if you're Almaayouf.
Good uppercut from Bulk. He's better than that 6-7 record, is he not, Sergio?
Yes, he is. He's a strong southpaw, and his knockout ratio is better than only the 2 knockouts on his 6 wins. You can hear the thump. You can hear that he has heavy hands. He just fights good opponents.
Starting to see some redness on the face of Almaayouf. Good right.
Not many body shots from Almaayouf. You know, I think he needs to alternate that jab to the gut and to the chest, but he has to bend those knees and make himself a smaller target.
You know, you can hear the instructions from the corner of Almaayouf. Buddy McGirt wants him to continue to move forward, and when he lands, he wants him not to step back and kind of admire it. He wants him to keep throwing punches when he has his opponent pinned against the ropes.
The funny part is, once he has him pinned against the ropes, those straight shots that he's good at from a distance, they're not as good on the inside. So that's when he starts to need to do the hooks, the smaller hooks and uppercuts.
What's going on?
Mouthpiece came out of Almaayouf.
Come on, let's hurry it up. Get down here and get in there. Hurry it up, please. Get in there.
I like the calm instructions. Calm, direct.
Get it in there.
Yep. Get that mouthpiece in, Ziad.
Almaayouf trying to use that jab to get on the inside, but it's strange because he's the longer fighter, Sergio, but he wants to fight on the inside, and that is certainly giving him some good entertaining exchanges.
Yes, it has, but it's giving Bullock an opportunity. I seen the first left hook land by Almaayouf. He threw 3 or 4 straight jabs, and then finally threw a left hook that bounced off the head of Bullock. I want to see more of those combinations.
I do think the pressure that Almaayouf has been applying early in this fight is starting to get to Bullock a little bit. You see him fighting with his mouth open. He's had to move a lot in these first 3 rounds.
Digging downstairs and upstairs. Nice head movement from Almaayouf.
10 seconds.
Nice right. Just when you think that Bullock is fading, he comes alive. Good exchange to end round 3. This is good stuff.
Very good stuff. And Bullock is in this fight now. He landed some good overhand shots right there.
Hey, what's the matter? You're doing good, baby. What's the matter with you? Hey, nice deep breath, let out slow. Slow down your breathing. Slow down your breathing. Slow it down. Okay, it's round 4.
Yeah, let me work on
listen to me, Ziz. Listen to me. You're doing fine now. The last part of the round was beautiful. Okay? Hey, stop looking for the knockout. Just score points. You understand me? This motherfucker's just as tight as you are. Okay? Relax. Slow down your breathing, Ziz. Hey, all this fucking hard work you did. What's the matter with you?
Uppercut coming from the bottom.
Slow down your breathing.
You've caught him with a check hook. But I'm telling you right now, that was Bullock landed some good, clean overhand shots. I think he's finally getting the timing and the range like that of Almaayouf. So Almaayouf better be careful coming in on the front door just with that jab. Upper body movement and tight defense.
Round 4, and it was interesting to hear in the corner Almaayouf being told you're just as tired, he's just as tired as you are, because Chris Mannix was mentioning that he thought Bullock was really struggling.
Stay relaxed in the shoes. That's it. Right hand in position, sir. Right hand in position.
Well, he's doing what you ask almost every fighter to do, Sergio, doubling up the jab.
No, the jab is his best weapon. There's nothing wrong there. It just, that's what's wrong right there. The upper body movement is not moving. The hand defense and the positioning is in the weird spot. So when he does do good work with that jab, he ends up getting hit with the looping shot by Bulk.
Bulk is doing very well on the inside. And for some reason, Almaayouf more than happy to go in there and engage.
And Buddy McGirt saying between rounds there, don't try to knock this guy out. Effectively telling him, just get your punches together. Let's throw combinations here. Let's not look for that one punch stoppage.
Nice right hand there by Almaayouf. I would love to see him throw straight right hands. I think Almaayouf hurt Bulk to the body. It was a right hook to the body. Bulk is backing up and covering the left side of his body now.
But right, I'm telling you, right when you start to count him out, he comes to life.
Good body shots there by Almaayouf. Maybe he sees that Bulk doesn't like the body shots.
And then Bulk gonna dig downstairs as well. And Sergio, sometimes the best defense for your body hurting is to go on offense.
You have to keep the guy off you. Or else, you know, even when you're blocking punches, they're still having an impact, especially when you're hurt. When you already got hit with a clean shot, even blocking the shot's gonna continue being hurt. It's still gonna resonate.
Under a minute to go here in round 4, but it's been a really entertaining bout. Hopefully this is a precursor of things to come from BMO Stadium.
Bulk is barely missing some big punches right now. Almaayouf better start moving that head.
Sergio, in an environment like this, you can hear everything that Buddy McGirt is saying in the corner. If you're a fighter, is that what you want? Do you want moment-by-moment instructions?
Not moment by moment, just giving him 1 or 2 gems. Other than that, no.
Bulk's got blood coming out of his nose now and is wandering away. And you wonder if Almaayouf is finally breaking him down.
Oh, he landed some good body shots in this round. I don't think Bulk likes those punches. And anytime a fighter starts breathing with his mouth open, it's because he wants to catch more air and he's probably hurt to the
10
body.
seconds.
Oh, but he set that one up perfect and landed a left.
Good shot to the gut by Bulk.
Przedostatnio. Oprzyj się troszkę. Wiem, że chcesz pluć. Zrobi ci noc. Jest, bo leci krew. Niech ci przetrze. To niech ci wytrze, bo wygląda jakby ci kradło z nosa.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Let me wipe for you, okay? Wait, give it. I got it. Okay.
Here we see Bulk getting a little angle. Little short left hand right there. Coming from a 45-degree angle, and this is what I mean by Almaayouf punching over his feet. See, there's no power in that. Even though the head went back, there's no power in that because he's punching over his feet. So he needs to start working on that in the gym. If you are going to go forward, you got to take your feet with you and just don't go over your front foot. You know, he used to go over the front foot a lot, and in some weird way, it's similar here. It's Amir Khan, but Amir Khan was so athletic and so fast that he got away with it.
For a while, anyway.
For a while, exactly.
Bulk has only been stopped once, by the way, and that was by Campbell Hatton, the son of Hall of Famer Ricky Hatton. So if Almaayouf is able to get him out of there, he'll only be the second person to do it, even though Bulk has lost 7 times.
No, this is a perfect opponent for a fighter with only 5 fights in Almaayouf. 1, he's tough. 2, he's a southpaw. 3, he can't.
Oh, and he clipped him with that left as well. Bulk may be finding his second win.
No, he's been hitting him with those looping shots. The straight shots are by Almaayouf. The looping shots are by Bulk. But I'm telling you, the looping shots hurt a little bit more.
Again, Bulk got the best of that shot.
And some blood now coming from the face of Almaayouf.
Oh, step in left hand. And Michael Bulk is starting to take control of this fight.
I'm telling you, this is what I've been seeing. Almaayouf is not moving his head. He's keeping him the same target. The hand doesn't move from the left side. So it's only a matter of time for a fighter in front of him to find an opening.
Where is he finding this energy, Chris? We were riding him off 3 rounds ago.
Look, think he's certainly struggling conditioning-wise, but he's still able to get those sharp left hands off. And to Sergio's point, Almaayouf has been giving him largely a stationary target. It's number one.
Correction, Tom. You two were writing him off.
And a mouthpiece came out again, and they let him fight. And again, he's put everything in those punches, Sergio. He sat down on it.
Absolutely. I love the fact that the referee didn't stop the action either. Mouthpiece is on the floor. They're engaging. Love it. Excellent job by the referee.
And I think Zizo will appreciate this little reprieve.
All right, you can't lose it no more, Ziad. All right? Let's go. Miguel!
Hey, a point deduction could be huge right now. This is a close fight.
Drive in.
Nice jabs on the inside as Zizo walks forward.
Now it's Almaayouf on the back foot. It looks like he's a little winded.
Well, if he does get through this fight with a win, Almaayouf will have certainly picked up a lot of experience.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what these fights are for, experience. You go through the fire, you get that victory, polish up your offense.
But if he's not careful, that experience could be his first loss. 20 seconds left here in round 5, which has been largely dominated by Bulk.
10 seconds, guys. Stop at the bell. 10 seconds. 2, 1, time!
Listen to me. Listen to me very carefully, sir. This is the last round, okay? Now you gotta go out and you gotta finish the show good, Ziz. You understand me?
Last round.
You gotta close the show good, okay? You got 3 minutes.
Gotta close the show good. Buddy McGirt saying what he needs to say, because it's shots like that, looping shots, that's right on the chin of Almaayouf. And every round, he's been landing those shots over the top. I mean, yeah, the straight shots are with Almaayouf, but the ones that get your attention and buzz you are shots like that. Looping shots. That's when you get more power and more torque behind the punch.
Punch him up, break clean.
Which fighter would you rather be, Chris?
I think at this stage, I'd rather be Almaayouf because I think he did bank enough rounds early to give himself a lead going into this one, but the momentum is very much on the side of Bulk. He had his most effective round there in the 5th.
And they're both giving it everything. You gotta appreciate the effort from Almaayouf and Bulk here in our opening contest.
And you heard Buddy McGirt in the corner come short of saying you need to get a stoppage, but he was very clear, you need to win this round clean in order to come away with a win.
No, I just think win the round clean. I don't think he needs to go for the stoppage here.
Yeah, it feels like it's 3-2 right now, one way or the other. Maybe Zizo.
No, I agree with Chris. I have Zizo ahead. I think Almaayouf got the early rounds, but yeah, it's tricky right now. Right now, just be happy jabbing, stepping back on the back foot. Don't go for nothing serious. Don't go for the knockout in a 6-round fight.
Nice left hand there from Bulk. He's only fought beyond the 6th round once, but he has done it, so he's got more experience in this round than Almaayouf does.
Almaayouf finally looping his shots, hooking around the guard. He's been a straight-on puncher the entire time while trying to go around the guard.
Oh, that right just missed. It was set up on a tee for Bulk.
Watch your head. There we go.
Man, what a learning experience by Almaayouf here. I mean, in the 6th-round fight, he pretty much, he's gone through everything he could pretty much go through except get dropped. He's bleeding, he's been rocked, he's been hurt, he has to push back, he had his moments.
And what can you say about Bulk? A 6-7 record, has never fought in the United States before. He was supposed to be a target practice for Almaayouf, but he has been sensational based on his ability.
And 11 years older than the younger Almaayouf. 35 years old, you gotta give him credit.
Let's go.
And he's still giving you good output, too.
Because there's no head movement from Almaayouf from the first round. He's had the head the exact same way. It's just his legs and his jab has carried him, but he's susceptible for shots.
And now the chin's up. He got clipped there with 39 seconds to go. You still feel like one of these guys could be dropped.
Bulk breathing with his mouth wide open, which is very dangerous. He can get hit with a big shot and break your jaw.
Sergio, so is it Almaayouf. His mouth is wide open as well. Both these guys are gassed as we close out this sixth.
Oh, what a six-round fight.
What a fight, period. His blood's pouring out of the nose and mouth of Almaayouf. 10 seconds to go.
10 seconds.
They're both exhausted, leaving it all in the ring. What a way to start a sensational night of fights. Almaayouf and Bulk. Am I just too excited? Was that really as exciting as I made it?
No,
I felt
it was
like,
good.
Okay.
It was good because both of them had their moments. Both of them are bleeding. It was a damn good six-round fight.
It was a very well-matched fight. I mean, Almaayouf, young kid, not a lot of great experience. These are the fights he needs to take to advance in his pro career. And I think any manager would tell you that one of the hardest things to do in boxing is to find the right opponents for fighters at this stage. And look at a guy like Bulk. Is he a 6-7 record? Knockout loss to Campbell Hatton. Maybe he's going to be cannon fodder for Almaayouf. Instead, he gives him the toughest fight of his pro career.
Well, coming up later tonight on the main card, can Andy the Destroyer Ruiz overcome almost 2 years of ring rust to defeat the slimmed down Big Baby Miller? This one's going to be fun while it lasts. Buy it now on DAZN.com. Well, Chris, what would your unofficial score be for this fight through 6 rounds?
9 even. Score to the draw. I thought that Bulk, his rallying at the end did enough to make this fight even.
Wait a minute. Did you just change your tune, Chris Mannix?
No, I scored round by round, Sergio Mora.
Todd, what do you think there?
I think it's a draw, and maybe, just maybe, Bulk wins it 4 rounds to 2. Maybe.
Nie był taki słaby, ale mocno nie. Dobry tą lewym, dużo lewego pracował. Ale te
I know Mannix thought that Bulk may have won round 1. And if he did that, you got to at least give him the last 2 rounds, Chris. So that's 3 right there. And it's certainly taking a while to tabulate the numbers, as Thomas Triber now has the results. Here we go. Will it be Almaayouf or Michael Bulk? Let's find out.
You ready? Go in the center, go in the center. They need you over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Zachary Young scores it 59-55 in favor of Ziad Almaayouf.
Fucking shit.
And both judges, Benoit Roussel and Chris Lieben, are in agreement. They both scored the same, 57-57, a draw. This bout is a majority draw.
Fair result. They got it right, Sergio. At least that's the way it seems.
Yes, they did. Because look, I agree with Mannix. I think Almaayouf started good, but Bulk ended good. I mean, that was a draw-type fight. And I always say it all the time, these 4 and 6 rounders, very dangerous.
57-57 is exactly how I had it. Zachary Young is usually a very good judge. That 59-55 scorecard feels very wide to me, but look, hey, this was a fun fight. Let's run it back sometime later this year.